Wait. Hey y'all. How y'all doing? I had a long weekend, but this for y'all. It's been quiet on the ground. Quiet on the ground. It's been quiet. Y'all happy Monday. Happy fun day. Happy Monday. Happy fun day too. Every day is a blessing, especially for me. Happy Monday. Hey, pickleboos. Hey, haters. I know y'all on here temporarily. And when Key come on, I know some of y'all gonna go over there, but it's okay. It's enough for all of us. How y'all doing? Hey, happy birthday, Angie. Hey, Wanda. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Linda. Hey, Sandra. How y'all doing? Happy blessed Monday. It's a blessing to see another day, huh? I know it is for me. How y'all doing today? Happy birthday, Angie. I bless. I pray that God allow you to see a many, many, many more. Happy birthday. Hey, nephew, how you doing? How y'all doing over here on IG? It's quiet on the ground. How y'all doing on YouTube? How y'all doing on Facebook? Can y'all show me some love? I've been gone for the weekend. Can y'all show me some love? I had a long weekend. Can y'all show me some love? And I got a lot to talk about. Can y'all show me some love? And stop asking people to show you love that don't show you love. Just if they don't love you, they don't love you. Don't beg nobody to love you. All right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hey, black girl. Hey, Antoinette. If they don't love you, don't beg nobody to love you. So y'all listen. The topic for the day is people love the wrong people. And I'm gonna break it down for y'all a little later. Hey Sharon, hey Dean. I'm gonna break it down. Hey Janice, hey Queen. I'm gonna break it down. We got a lot to talk about. Y'all remember I told y'all? Do I you could go, yeah, you know TT, you be at come on YouTube. But anyway, y'all, I had a long weekend. I had a blessed weekend. I had a blessed weekend. Again, the topic for the day is people love the wrong people. How about that? And let me share this with some of y'all. Let me say this. All right. We got three types of people. Hey, Miss Combo, thank you for enjoying the music on my way coming back from out another state. I had a damn good time. When I went, even though I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about that too. But thank y'all. Thanks everybody who was on my live until just morning. I got here at 4:30, almost 5 o'clock in the morning, and I played the music for about at least 5 hours, and I had people on there to make sure I made it home safe, and I did. So to God be the glory. How about that? But y'all, let me say this: they got three types of people out here in the world. Three types, three types, and we talking about the people that they got people that's bad. They got people that want to be bad, and they got people that act bad. Don't let that go over your head. They got some people put up a facade and make it like they bad, and they not. They got some people act bad, and they not. They got some people want to be bad, and they do have some people that's bad. But it's still three types of people. You either is, you ain't, or you aren't. And that even a word, but I made that up. But anyway, you either bad or you're not. But see, they got some people be around certain people and they try to prove a certain image to certain people to make them believe that you something other than you not. See, what's understood don't need to be explained because it's quiet on the ground. So you ain't got to prove no point to me because at the end of the day, the only person I got to prove a point to is Jehovah. That's the only person I got to prove a point to. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So I know you lying. Ain't no smoke detector going off because I turned my beans off. So why should you be going off, devil? So y'all listen, listen. So when I left talking to y'all on, I think it was like Friday, and I said I would come back Saturday or maybe Sunday. I didn't. Forgive me, because I was on the highway and the byway. So let me tell y'all this. So I had an opportunity. I always have an opportunity to go to Virginia. I was gonna go to Virginia because they have, something for people, in wheelchairs. It's a bunch of people, and you get to meet people. You get to interact with different people with different, paralysis people that's, quadriplegic people that's, paralyzed in a wheelchair like me. So I didn't go to Virginia. I chose to go and support our black people. Yes, I chose to support our black people. So let me say this, y'all. All right. We got baddies on wheels. For some of y'all who remember, do y'all remember me telling y'all they have the baddies on wheels? That's a bunch of wheelchair women that's in wheelchairs, and they call themselves baddies on wheels. And I took a liking to one of the young ladies. I don't know the rest of them. I took a liking to her because I like, her message on her song called "He Gonna Make Me Walk Again." Now, mind you, a lot of these young girls that I see baddies on wheels, they are younger than me, right? So I thought maybe because me being older, that's why they did what they did this weekend, right? But when I thought about it and I looked at the video, I said, nah, they have older people, they have older guys, because I follow a lot of people that's in wheelchairs, we got a lot in common, all us in wheelchairs. So I didn't saw, a couple of guys and this and that. I say, no, it's not about my age, but I try to figure out what it was about me. So hold that, let me get into it. So the young lady, the baddest on wheels, I watched both of the episodes. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, it's a bunch of young girls, they get into it, they have their differences, they fight and all that kind of stuff there. So me, myself, I'm thinking, well, damn, this would be something good for me to be a mentor, even though, I'm not trying to go run nobody's show or nothing like that. I can still mentor to some of the people that's in wheelchair. I can be an inspiration to some people, even though I can't go over there trying to change how they feel about one another, what they got going on, right? So the one who made the song, me and her was going back and forward on the DM. So we going back and forward on the DM. So they said it was gonna link up in Atlanta, Georgia. So I say, if they gonna link up in Atlanta, Georgia, I mean, I got somebody I was meeting in Atlanta, Georgia anyway. So there'll be something, good for me to go. Now, mind you, I really didn't have to go to Atlanta, Georgia. And when I saw what they had going on, I was like, well, that's something good for me to get away and go participate. Because it's a bunch of, different people with different paralysis, different people that then been pum and wheelchairs and car accidents and all that, right? So I talked to the young lady through the DM, and she said she had something going on out there. And I was like, well, I'm coming, and my word is everything. But this shirt right here say F being friendly. That's what I gotta stop doing. Being so friendly vibing. So I told her, I said, I'm coming. And I DM her and I say how much it costs. And she said I'm gonna get back with you, I'm gonna let you know. So she sent me something saying it was $25 or whatever. It didn't matter what it was for and how much it was, what it was for, how much it was. I still was gonna participate, right? Which I went up there to participate. So I said, all right, I'm gonna meet y'all there because I know it's other people, not just her. And it was the young lady who made the song. It's our event. So I left, but let me tell you this before I left. Let me tell you about Jehovah. So before I left, I looked at one of the videos, and it was at an Airbnb, and I think I don't know what was going on, but at that time I was like, my spirit. I'm not gonna lie to you. My gut, my gut spirit, my intuition was like, and that's not your cup of tea. Y'all not even on the same level. They younger than you, and in other words, I'm gonna be straightforward with y'all. My intuition told me not to go, right? So I said, okay. But a lot of stuff was going on, and I'm for getting away from New Orleans, branching out, traveling. I like doing all that, Sandra. I like the caring. I like Shalik, I like just branching out because I feel like if it feel good to go different places, but it also feel even better when you come back home. So so I laid down, I took me a nap, and I woke up and I looked at the video, another video, right? So when I looked at another video, I said, no, and get up out of this bed and go because you might could change somebody's life or you can be an inspiration to them, right? So me knowing who I am, knowing that, I can get around them and I can be an inspiration or whatever. So when I saw them around the pool and I saw them talking and stuff like that, and the young lady was on live, she was on live, and I said, drop me the location. I said, I'm on my way out there. Drop me the location. Right. So at this time, I'm on my way out there and I'm driving, so I don't have time to check my location, but we was going back and forth. So it was like a go. It was up to me. So I left and got on the highway or whatever, which it still was good for me because I had something else I wanted to do out there anyway. But still, I'm gonna say this: my purpose for going out there is to be a part of, the wheelchair people because I'm in a wheelchair too, and here I'm bothered, and I feel like, well, this gonna be something good. It's a bunch of us we in wheelchairs to talk to them. They could talk to me or whatever. Hey Tyrone, they could talk to me. I could talk to them or whatever. Hey English. So I get on the highway. Mind y'all, I make it up there at 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay, that's fine. I got relatives, I got friends, I got people, but I didn't want to, wake nobody up or do nothing like that. So I was like, I was going to a hotel and then, call my people that live up there and let them know I'm out here, stuff like that. And I called one of my, not a blood related sister, and I told her I was coming out there. And she was like, oh, I got a basement, you could come out here. But I didn't even tell her I was coming out there. Hey, Wanda, I didn't even tell her that I was coming out there. I just, went out there. Because she was like, no, don't come out here now. Let's wait and we're gonna go do this and that, and we're gonna travel, we're gonna do this and that. So I didn't even call. So the next day came, which was Saturday. So I talked to one of the young ladies on the phone. She called the phone while I was sleeping. So I called back and I said, how you doing, baby? This Miss Ann. And she was like, oh yeah, I just made it out here and blah blah this and that, like that. And I was like, okay, like that. And I said, well, I just woke up and I said, I'm about to move around. I said, I got, at this time, I hadn't got with my people, I had my little niece. I was like, well, I'm about to move around. I'm about to bring my little niece to the store because I know school is opening. And I wanted to bring her shopping to get her some school clothes or whatever, right? So the young lady was like, well, I don't stay up here either. And I'm about to start moving around like that too. Oh, you're in a wheelchair? Oh, wow. So she was like, that's my number. That's my personal number. And she said, and don't give my number out. And I said, why would I do that? So in my mind, I'm like, she don't really know me. But for us, the first thing she said is don't give her number out. You talking to a grown woman now. Why would I give your phone number out to anybody? I don't even know you like that. And who am I going to give your number out to? I was like, okay, and just calm down. It is what it is. So I got dressed and I called when I got dressed, just like 2, 3 o'clock in the evening, because she hadn't called me back. So I called, I ain't get no answer. And I was like, nah, something ain't right, in my spirit. So she finally called me like 2 hours later, 3 hours later, maybe. And me and my little niece, we had then went to the Lennox Mall or whatever, and she called and she said, no, I texted her. And I said, yeah, I said, I'm out here. I came out here to be a part of y'all love, whatever y'all got going on. I said, I thought it was, for the public and stuff like that. I said, I drove way out here. I came out here by myself to be a part of what y'all got going on. You know what I'm saying? So I sent that text message, right? So she called me back with a little attitude. Yeah, what you mean? And blah, blah. And I said, hold up, baby. Calm down. I said, it's not that serious. I say, I'm just trying to figure out, I'm trying to link up with y'all. I said, I thought it was for the public. So all us to get together, so I could see all y'all, all us that's in wheelchairs. I said, but come, she said, no, but it is for the public. I said, well, she said, well, I'm moving around and I'm doing things. And now she getting defensive. So I said, all right, baby. I said, let me tell you something. I said, whenever you get through doing whatever you got to do, whenever you settle down, I say, hit me up and I'm going to link up with y'all. I say, if it's for the public, I'm going to link up with y'all. She said, well, we going go-kart riding or something like that. And I was like, okay, go do whatever y'all you doing or whatever. I say, and hit me up so I can link up with y'all like that. Hey, Monique. Hey, Greg, Granny, and Lisa. And I said, I'm going to link up with y'all. So the whole day went by. No location, no phone call, no none of that. So I'm like, because I'm thinking now, I don't know what about me that people be on a power trip, but at the end of the day, I had good intentions. I had good intentions because I went there, at least, yeah, well, I went there with good intentions. I didn't want to be a part of. I don't have to be a part of their show, whatever they got on. They got going on because I'm not trying to be a baddie on wheels for us fight nobody and all that. I'm 60 years old and my bones probably is very fragile, But I felt like, well, damn, this gonna be some good. All us in wheelchairs and this and that. It was a no show, no location, no none of that. And at the end of the day, I didn't let it get the best of me, but I felt some type of way because at the end of the day, I'm in a wheelchair just like y'all. I have feelings just like y'all. And you mean to tell me a woman come way from New Orleans, drive by herself to show y'all some love, and that's the things that y'all give me? I'm thinking, well, it's a group of people in wheelchairs, and I'm gonna get to meet some people, and I can mentor to them, and maybe some things about them I can learn from them too. But it was a no show, no location, no call, and no none of that. But I had already told you I'm from New Orleans, and I drove up here by myself. That was the last thing that I said. But you know what I said? I say, Lord, for whatever reason, you kept me away from whatever they had going on. So God be the glory. But I said this to say, let me tell y'all something. Let me let y'all look at life like this. Your blessing could be right here, right there. You this many inches away from your blessing. And God can send somebody at you. Somebody, I'ma just send Ann right over there and I'ma see how they gonna treat Ann before I bless them. Now, the show that they have, is not big. I saw season one, season two, but it's not a whole lot. It's not a big old. They just getting their feet wet. Now I'm gonna say this: if y'all treat people like y'all treated me, y'all not going nowhere like that because it was totally unacceptable. Because I spend money on gas. Gas is high. I spent $100 and some on gas going and coming back. 100 and something going and 100 and something coming back because I used 93. But I could have got a phone call, even much today, it's Monday, and say, well, blah, blah, this and that, Miss Ann, we sorry. We didn't get a chance to see you or whatever was going on. But it's okay. It's okay. But God don't bless no mess. And see, what y'all got to realize is that God said, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. Now, mind y'all, I'm not perfect. But at the end of the day, I have a heart and I have feelings. And what happened, I wouldn't have never did that to a stranger. Hey, Martha, I wouldn't have never did that to a person that I didn't even know. So whatever the reason was that they didn't allow me to be a part of the little shenanigan, it's okay. It's okay. But you can't get something off the ground with singling a person out. Maybe somebody that was there needed me. Maybe I could have been a mentor to somebody. Maybe I wasn't coming for you, or for you. Maybe somebody else was there that I needed to mentor to. Even though I saw some of the things that they do, I don't do. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do none of that. But still, I'm sure everybody that was there don't do. Everybody, but at the end of the day, we on the outside looking in, and I don't know what they be doing. I don't know. But let me say this. Um, it's what I want to say to a lot of y'all women out there that done mess with a married man. Let me say this. I don't dislike or hate none of y'all, but I would say this. If you're a woman in our times and days now, and you know being with someone's husband is wrong, man, you're not going to walk together. Because at the end of the day, only what you do for Christ gonna last. Now, if you mess with a married man in your past and God then forgave you, that's something different. But to know better is to do better. See what I'm saying? But to the women on here have messed with a married man, stop beating yourself up. Because let me tell you this, I know you paid for that because we all pay for our sins. But stop justifying other women behaving. Stop justifying, because let me say this, y'all. I don't want people to hate nobody, right? Somebody asked me this. Somebody asked me why I never retaliated on what happened to me. And let me tell y'all this. My response to them was, Jehovah saved me, and I saved her. Jehovah saved me. Jehovah forgave me. So I had to forgive y'all. For all y'all who going along to get along, for all y'all who clapping for people, for all y'all who saying that this world is y'all's, let me tell y'all something. My people, because my people, we know each other. Let me say this. Let me say this. See, the people that's out here that's clapping for the people and they justifying for people wrongdoing, that's like me and you being together. And me and you play sisters, we friends, or whatever we may be. And you cheating on your husband or you cheating on your wife. And I know about it. See, some of y'all friends, the cause of some of y'all losing y'all husbands and y'all wives. Because show me your company and I'll tell you who you are. See, that's why a lot of y'all clap for people when they do dirt on other people. Because when you look at the mirror, you see yourself. See, a lot of women, even though they know my situation and what happened, I don't expect nobody to hate nobody because I don't hate nobody. But when y'all start justifying people wrong and going along to get along, now y'all got to answer to God for that. Y'all got to answer to God for that. Because at the end of the day, when I'm doing wrong, y'all please don't clap. If I ever came on here and I went off and I did something wrong, don't clap for me. I want you to come on here and say, Ann, you was wrong. Because if you tell me I was wrong, you love me. But don't come on here and tell me I was wrong when I was in my right. And a lot of y'all women, you know why y'all don't like me? You know why y'all mad? Because that's who y'all are. You know why y'all go along to get along? Because let me be real with y'all. How do you get right out of wrong? If a man is wrong for cheating on his wife, and if a woman is wrong for messing with a married man, how can you justify it? How can y'all be mad when Ann married because of what happened to her? That's the world we living in right now, y'all. That's the world we living in right now. And if the lives keep going down on Instagram, I'm gonna cut it short and I'm gonna continue with the people I have on here. But I'm gonna say this, chasing the bag. Let me say this. I don't want to be a follower. The only person I want to follow is Jehovah because he not going to lead me astray. But all y'all bucking and clapping and yeah, girl, yeah, boy, what you did, yeah, you did that. You dogged your wife out. You did that. Do y'all not know that y'all did coming too? So keep on clapping. Because guess what? While y'all clapping for what's wrong, I'm praying for to do what's right. While y'all clapping and y'all think it's funny about what happened to Ann. See, let me tell y'all something. When people got money, somebody said that this Satan world. Somebody said Satan rule the world. So if Satan rule the world, what about God's people? I'm just saying. If Satan, let me tell y'all what God about to do. It's too many wicked people in the world. So in order for God to show him that he who he is, because the wicked don't believe. They don't want to hear nothing about God. Because at the end of the day, they caught up in a wicked world. So the minute you go to talking about God, they listening, but they not listening. So I ain't gonna never allow nobody to tell me that this world belongs to Satan. So if you telling me the world belongs to Satan, well, what about God people? What about Jehovah people? I do know, and this is how I feel. I feel like Satan got his people and Jehovah got his people. But do I feel like the whole entire world belongs to Satan? The devil is a lie. I don't feel that way. And nobody can change that. Nobody can change that. But let me tell y'all what Jehovah got to do. What he ain't got to do. What he gonna do. He got to show up and show out. Since y'all believe that y'all money is power, and power in the money, Jehovah gonna come through here and start stripping y'all. Hey, one piece, side piece. Thank you for keeping me up this morning. Jehovah gonna come through here like a thief in the night. The ones who clap, who rooting for the wicked, he come and knock on y'all door. Yes, he is. Breaking news, the word for the day is people love the wrong people. Yeah. So let me tell y'all something. A lot of y'all don't have a relationship like I have with Jehovah. I don't know what kind of relationship y'all have with him, but I know what it's like to be in a coma and see a white cloud. I know what it's like to not be here for a second, an hour, a minute, a day when they waiting on me. Talking about we about to pull the plug on who? I thought y'all said this was Satan world. I'm trying to find out. I thought y'all said this was Satan world. Well, why I'm still here? Because I know without a shadow of doubt, Satan tried to take my life. I know without a shadow of doubt, Satan tried to destroy my life. So why I'm still here? See, the wicked got y'all think they winning. With their immaterial cars, houses, clothes, shoes, whatever it is immaterial. People worshiping idols, they worshiping people. Satan said, well, let me put this in your face. Let me show y'all who running this. Let me show y'all, let me put all these people around that got it going on. They got a little Arab money all the wrong way. And I want the worldly people to make the other worldly people, to think they winning. That's the world we living in right now. That's why I say, what profits a man to gain a whole world and lose their soul? I'm going to say this, and I don't care how nobody feel about it. I don't care how much money my man had. If you ain't got respect for me, you ain't got love for me, I'm out. A lot of y'all women, y'all in marriages, y'all in relationships because he makes 6 figures and it's cheaper to keep him or cheaper to keep her. So you're going to stay in misery because you worrying about a dollar. Well, what happened to the part where he said, I'll never leave you nor to forsake you? So who you trusting? You trusting the man with the money? Or you trusting Jehovah because he said he'll never leave us nor to forsake him. So at the end of the day, so you're going to hold on to him because he got the money. And you're going to be tormented. You're going to go through that crying and the moping and all that. You're going to stay in a toxic marriage or relationship because they got money. Well, that wouldn't be me. That wouldn't be me. And y'all know how many women think like that? Oh, well, I'm not going nowhere. Well, he could sleep with her. Yeah, he could sleep with her. They could sleep with each other. But I ain't going nowhere. All you got to do is come on and put the money on the dresser. Y'all ain't got no quality time y'all spending together. It's a lot of things they not doing together. It's a lot of things but y'all still staying there because deep down in y'all mind, they control. Y'all know, and deep down, let me say what I'm about to. Deep down in y'all mind, y'all think y'all need them. Y'all don't know how many men life I walked out when I was walking with money. I'm talking about Arab money. Fine and beautiful, walking. I could have been with any man with money, millionaires. I didn't been with men with money. I was flying on an airplane to Hawaii, different places. Men with money, state troopers. Men wanted me, but I ain't want them. I don't care how much money you got. I get your money and I'm out of here. But your money don't control me. See, money is the root of all, for the love of money is the root of all evil. They got people will destroy their whole entire family, their mama, their daddy, their sister, their brother, their children, their grandchildren, for the love of money. Money don't control me over here, Kirby. Not at all, Patrice. Money don't control me. How about that? A lot of people is being controlled about money is power. over who let it have power over them. If you let money have power over you, he got you. That's why some men that got money, they can have right now. If you out there in the world and you got money, you can have control over. Let me see. Right now, you ain't even got to be a man with a lot of money. You can have 2 or 3 right now. But say you're a man with money. Oh wow, he kicking 7 down the door. I'm just saying. Just think of how people, how many things that Satan could allow you to do. Wait, just think of how much. I mean, let me slow down. How much a man could do to you with his money and the power. You'll take shit off a man or a woman with money that you normally wouldn't take because you feel like they control you. You need them. They need you need them. So they got you. They control you. Ain't no man on God green earth could come in my life and he could be a millionaire and tell me, look at Ann, I'll give you all the money in the world. I won't be with you. I'm gonna buy you a house, I'm gonna buy you a car, I'm gonna buy you anything that you want, but I still won't do what I want to do. Not that's selling my soul. I ain't selling my soul to nobody for immaterial things that's still gonna be here when you pass on earth and have to stand up in judgment day. You be like, well, I did that because I wanted that, I wanted that Gucci bag. And I did that because, I wanted that house. And I did that because I wanted that Maybach. I did all that. So you chose the world and the worldly things and the worldly people over him. Wow, that speaks volume. See, when you get around a group of people that ain't never had and don't know what it's like, some people that don't know what it's like, but some people who never had, they appreciate it, and some others don't. But when you get around some people, they glorify people. They look big to them. Oh, they got it going on. I won't be on their side. I won't clap with them. But at the end of the day, let me tell you something. Everything that look good on the outside don't mean it's good on the inside. See, everybody clapping for you out in the opening. And you putting up a facade like you like that, knowing that you ain't really like that. Oh, but when you go on behind closed doors, a lot of y'all like that right now. A lot of y'all like that right now. Y'all go outside with y'all little spouse. Y'all go outside with y'all little boo. Y'all go outside with y'all little side piece. Y'all go outside and y'all look like y'all just a happy couple until y'all get behind closed doors. And let me tell y'all this. If Jehovah say, if he don't bless no mess, how is it that y'all could clap if people out there in the wilderness? So y'all, just because you see somebody out there that's living their life a certain way and it don't line up with the will of God, what makes you think they blessed? It's quiet on the ground. Y'all being deceived. What makes you think, because you on the outside looking in, what makes you think people are blessed because of immaterial things? Because of what you looking at on the outside? Because what you see, and you see, oh, I want to get around all them. I want to be a part of the clique. And so I'm going to just go along to get along. I'm going to go against Ann for what's right. How about not going against nobody? If that's the case. Well, technically, if you won't be right, I ain't never seen so many judgmental people in my life. I ain't never knew that I have that much hate. Wow. y'all, like these, how can y'all hate on somebody that was in their life? How could y'all be mad at me? Oh, well, she shouldn't go on the internet and talk about what happened. Why shouldn't I go on the internet and talk about what happened to me? That's my life. Yeah, I need my light bill paid. I saw how much money you got too. When we get off, make sure you cash at me or PayPal it. Y'all, One Piece side piece got some money too, y'all. He got some money, so y'all could go. He gonna pay y'all light bill. I'm just saying. But anyway, how can the world that we live in, a lot of people justify wrongdoing? I don't want no sympathy. Just empathize. You know what? Somebody told me, and people not thinking about that. They're not thinking about somebody committing adultery. They're not thinking about, sins. They're not thinking about none of that right now. I guarantee you, out of all y'all who might be married now or might not be married, out of all y'all willingly knowing that you was messing with a married man or a married woman when you got married or you got with somebody else, y'all cannot tell me or be on my timeline and tell me that y'all didn't get that back. We all read what we sow. If you ain't get it back yet, just live a little longer if he lets you. Because everybody that's clapping for what's wrong, Jehovah got to show them. And he about to come. Y'all think Jehovah gonna allow y'all to keep on believing that the wicked is winning? I say, well, if they say the wicked is winning, I need to go over there by them. The devil is a lie. The devil is a lie. Just think how many people is convincing this generation of youngsters and older people who don't know, is convincing them to believe that you sin, you win. Hey, me, Kate Queen. You sin, you win. That's what the enemy think, y'all. Got y'all thinking. As long as you sinning, you winning. Wow. Long as you sinning, you winning. So let me tell y'all this. Since they dropping on Instagram, but I still got pickaboos on. Yeah, if they get all the way down, I'm gonna cut them off because I didn't give them enough on Instagram. I understand me and Key go live at the same time, and some people won't be entertained. I don't have a problem with that. But if it get down to one, I'm gonna cut it off, and I feel like y'all didn't heard enough. Maybe what I'm talking about, y'all don't want that right now. Y'all won't go over there to the mess, and then later on, y'all won't come and look for Jesus. So I don't have a problem with that. Y'all got to get to where I'm at. I ain't all the way there yet either. So if that's where y'all want to go, if it keep going down, guess what? I'm gonna get off, and y'all gonna miss what God has for y'all. I'm just saying. And let me say this. Let me say this. So when I was on the live on Friday, so I'm not intimate. I'm not in a relationship with nobody. I mean, nobody. So they got a guy. I used to talk from time to time, right? And I know if I want to have my way with him, I'm going to raise my right hand to Jehovah. I can. If I want to marry him right now, today, I can without a shadow of doubt. In a wheelchair. Whatever else, I know I can. But I'm not on that type of time with him. So remember when I told y'all about the eater cheater? And we was all talking about the eater cheater. So he was talking to me and saying, girl, you know I love you. I've been loving you for so long, and and this and that. When some men talk, they lies, and that shit go through one ear and out the other, girl. Because you know what? What you gonna do when I put that ring on your finger, boy? Go sit down, me and you. So talking and all that kind of stuff there. So he said, me and him was boyfriend and girlfriends when we was young. How you was my boyfriend and I was your girlfriend when we was young, and I don't remember. How? How? And then you tell people, oh, that's my wife, that's my girl, and all this shit kind of shit there, right? So let me listen, Linda, listen. This I want y'all to listen to this. Because I want y'all to protect yourself also, right? So I wish somebody could tag Viney in on this. Because Viney play a part in this. I wish y'all could tag Viney in on this because I need Viney to hear this too. So him and I was talking. And let me be real with y'all. He ain't worrying about if I really wanted that. He ain't worrying about if I wanted him to go down there, the crunchy munch on me. He ain't worrying about that. Right? And so I be wondering about him. So you wouldn't mind crunching munching on me, right? So if you don't mind crunching munching on me, and you say, well, if we ever take it there or whatever, I love you so much, I ain't worrying about that. We ain't gotta use protection. Run that by me again. So if me and you, and I ain't worrying about we ain't gotta use protection and I crunch and munch and all that kind of stuff there. Right? So mind you, I'm 60 years old. I ain't had a crunch and munch in a couple of years, to be honest with y'all. In a couple of years. Right? I ain't saying no decades. I ain't had a crunch and munch in a couple of years. And I could get a crunch and munch. So the ones who don't know no better, crunch is munch. And when somebody crunching and munching on you, I don't want to say it because some women on here, out of respect, I'm trying to keep it a minimal and keep my respect to the older people that be following me and stuff like that. I don't want to get out of my character no more, not like that, right? So the crunch and munch. So I went to thinking, either if I meet a man and he not concerned about my status, my choice, because I could tell you my word, I could give you my word and say, well, you know what, I'm non-detectable and I can't give you nothing. So you mean to tell me you love me enough to crunch and munch? You want to crunch and munch on me, and you ain't worried about no protection. So I went to thinking. So you want to crunch and munch on me, and you would love to have me, and you would love to have me without protection. So something ain't right with that. So I be thinking, two chances to one. This the thought. Two chances to one, you HIV positive. Cause ain't that much love in the world that you want to crunch and munch on me. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I cannot pass HIV on to nobody. I'm non-detectable. I take care of myself, but at the end of the day, if I got a partner, I'm gonna make sure I use women's condom that you put in your vagina, if that's what I chose to do, right? So you telling me I can crunch and munch on you, but even if we had sex, I ain't got to use protection. So what you telling me is that you could crunch and munch on me, not knowing whether or not you can, because you still could catch HIV from crunching and munching on somebody who's who who got HIV, and not if they non-detectable, that's one thing. But I'm talking about somebody who got HIV, they don't take no medicine, they don't take no shot, and they're not taking care of themselves. So if you out there sleeping around crunching and munching on somebody, you can catch HIV by crunching and munching on somebody. Okay? So I went to think, Ninja, you either HIV positive Ain't no either. Because you're too freely. You don't want no results. You don't want no proof that I'm not the same. You just don't want none of that. You just want to be the crunch and the muncher. Okay. So while he was talking, I picked up my phone. I picked up my phone like this, and I went to strolling on my phone and strolling. And I saw him on Vine page. I said, I know you lying. I said, so you got a type. So you just want all the girls with HIV. I'm just saying. Y'all might not see it the way I see it, but you got a type. And your type is the H, the I, and the V. And I say, what you doing filing all in, trying to get all in Bonnie DM? I'm not, she was all in my, she come in my DM and I said, user, I ain't gonna say what I said, y'all. I took it there. Because ain't nobody got AIDS. And I said, she ain't got, I took it there. Now you're trying to drag for her and talk about her. And I'm in defense mode. I'm defending her because everything he's saying is not accurate. Nobody don't want that girl. That girl got AIDS, and that girl with a little nasty and this and that. And I said, you a damn lie. I said, that's a beautiful to me. I don't care how none of y'all feel about Viney. To me, Viney is a beautiful girl. I saw Viney in person, and Viney is a beautiful girl. And when he started rapping and raving and talking about Viney, I said, so you just want crunch and munch on everybody with the H, the I, and the V. So that led me to know that my intuition and my thoughts, you got it. How you gonna try to drag and talk about, hey money, and talk about Viney and try to drag for and talk about it? What you're not gonna do is talk about it to me. Because I'm like, so dude, what you all in Viney DM for? Why are you trying to get with Viney and you already been trying to be with me? So you gotta take it. Y'all women out there, y'all could think life is a game. Y'all could be around here talking about no, not me, and thinking in your mind you can't get it. Married women getting it, single women getting it, married men getting it, single men getting it, heterosexual people getting it, boys and girls getting it. So y'all can keep playing Russian roulette with y'all life. Because I told y'all time and time and time again, and whether y'all want to believe me or not, it's some people that's walking around with this shit in New Orleans will make y'all mouth drop. Now, why, if you trying to be with me, and you've been trying to be with me for decades, now, why, if you trying to be with me, and you already know, what attract you to go over there? Ain't like Viney living a secret life. Viney let them know too. So at the end of the day, you just want crunch and munch on all the women with the HIV. Yo, isn't that fucking crazy? Excuse my expression. Isn't that crazy? When Viney said that these men, these ninjas out here don't care, she ain't never lied. Not about that. She ain't lied. I saw it for myself. I said, so why you in Viney DM? He tried to flip the strip. I got something for you. I got a little something for you. Oh, now you're trying to bribe me. Now you won't give me your money and bribe me because I'm trying to find out why you trying to get with Vonnie. Because you trying to get with Vonnie, you already, Lord forgive me for saying this, Jesus. You already have a bad heart. And if you get with Vonnie, you most likely gonna have a heart attack. I'm just saying. You already can't walk a home block. And you trying to go and Vonnie them? Boy, please. And then when they get caught up, he try to drag for Vonnie. Not over here, baby. Not over here. Vonnie is young enough to be my daughter, and at the end of the day, you old enough to be her daddy. And you all in her DM. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So y'all could be thinking that these men don't be on this internet looking at Vonnie and following Vonnie and want to sleep with Vonnie. Because they do. And that came from Miss Ann. They do. They do. And I told him, I said, oh, you got to talk. So I stopped talking to him. Blocked him. On my way coming back, I kept getting text message after text message. And then somebody called me from a number that I didn't even know who the number was. It was one of my old neighbors. How you doing? Out of the blue. What you doing? I ain't talked to you in a while. I said, who you calling me for? Who sent you? No, I said, well, you ain't been at my phone number. Who sent you? That was him calling me from my old neighbor phone. I'm just giving y'all a warning. A lot of y'all females out there. This shit is real. The game is cold and it's not fair. So you could think, because your husband, your boyfriend, your spouse, or whoever come home every day, every night, take care of you, make sure you straight. You make sure you straight. It's a scary world out here, y'all. It really is. And y'all know the cool part about it? The people that got HIV, they go to different cities and get their medicine. They go to different states and get their medicine. And some of them get shots. So you meet somebody and you don't know what's going on with them. If they don't never tell you, it could be where you with somebody that having it and they throwing a rock and hiding their hand. If they don't tell you, and they don't never tell you, how you know if you ain't been with somebody that have HIV? See, y'all think because y'all go, oh, let's go to the clinic together. Let's go get all of my chart and all that kind of shit there and all that shit there. I can go get a my chart. What y'all think non-detectable means? The ones with the PhD and a DER and a REC and a HE. What do y'all think non-detectable mean? I'm awake. Hey, brother. What y'all think that means? Non-detectable mean that they can't detect that you have HIV. So if you sleep with somebody right now, which is me, and I'm non-detectable, you can't get it. So we got a lot of people around here walking around the world and they HIV positive, and they could tell you they don't have it, and they could go to the clinic with you, and if their doctor don't want to disclose their information, they don't have to. So you can ask the doctor and say that they got a HIPAA law, hey Penny, they got a HIPAA law. So their personal, but anytime you marry and you go certain places with your spouse, you can go to the doctor's office with your spouse, and the doctor gonna say, "Is it okay for me to speak in front of?" But if the husband or the wife say, "No, I don't want them in here with me," don't you know they got to get out? If that ain't a separation, if the spouse say, "I don't want my wife in here, I don't want my husband in here," you gotta go. Y'all didn't know that, huh? So y'all young people, don't think because you get married to somebody, you know everything about them. I told y'all about the separate bank account. You think, oh well, we gotta have a joint account. Yeah, y'all got a joint account, and y'all got other account too. Thank me later, since y'all think y'all know everything. I forgot y'all see it's community property. Don't you know you can have a house? Your wife can have a house. You can have a house like some people have a house in Virginia. You can have a house in Tennessee. The wife can have a house in the Bahamas, where, and at the end of the day, if they don't find out, they got this shit and you got your shit. And if they had a house and other things before y'all got married, you're not entitled to that. I'm just saying, Miss I won't have. You didn't put in on this. So don't even look at that. Now whatever y'all accumulated together, y'all gotta split that up. But if I had this shit before you brought your, little broke sorry ass, no nothing having ass, and now you come along and you talking about you want half of my ancestors house, my grandma, my grandpa, somebody that then left something to me, you want some of that? Nah, ain't got nothing to do with you. I don't care if the mom or the daddy left them the house and they married you. They ain't got nothing to do with you. Stop wanting shit that you ain't had. You ain't even put in on it. So why you want it? So why you want it? So while I was riding, I was thinking, when you take a ride, you have time to think. And I said, I be talking to Joe. And yeah, we got people that judge other people. He said, don't judge or he be judged. So until you know what it's like to be in a person's shoe, stop talking about if I shoulda, woulda, coulda. Or I would have did this. I would have did that. Or I would have did this. Nobody know what they'll do until life go to life. Life go to life. And let me say this to y'all. Y'all don't think that sometimes we all do stuff without thinking about the consequences and the repercussions. We all have did things and didn't think about what we did to after. Let me tell y'all something about me that y'all don't know. I'm a lovable person. I'm a good person, but I'm human. And it takes a whole lot for me to react behind some dumb shit. Because I'm a people's person. I love people. I never really want to hurt nobody unless they try to hurt me. And my approach might not be your approach. Somebody else will say, well, I should have took a different approach. That's your mind frame. That's the way you think. Maybe the approach I took made me feel some type of way about myself. The way some people they'll put a pum in their hand and they all 10. They head first. Maybe that used to be the person that I was. And let me tell y'all why I give myself so much credit now. Because I know me. I know me. So if I did a little cussing or I post a little picture or something like that, to me, that ain't shit. Don't let that go over y'all head. But I also want y'all to know that I made a promise to Jehovah. And I've been keeping that promise for 30 some years. Even on my bad day, I might cross somebody that crossed me. But I ain't gonna allow nobody to cross me that bad that I'm gonna go back on my word, what I promised to Jehovah. But if I was weak like some of y'all, because I know what a lot of y'all want to see. Because I see the clapping, I see the yeah, yeah, I see the cheering, yeah. But y'all don't see what I see. Because God don't like us to boast and brag and make joyful noise over people pain. Oh, I'm happy. Oh, I'm happy that that happened. Even if a person be unalive. God don't want us to, oh yeah, well she did this and he did that and all that. God don't want us to be like, yeah, that's good that happened to her. That's good that happened to that. Man, who are you? Who are you? Do everybody that clap, do y'all not know that it's gonna come a time that y'all gotta stand before him? And he wanna know what make you think that you could degrade somebody else in their time of grief or being hurt? What makes y'all think that you can go around and do stuff that's not justifiable and hold my eye and clap about it and laugh about it? I'm not gonna laugh and I'm not gonna, like be, yeah, that's good for them and this and that. That's not who I am. You know why? Because I got a heart. And you know what he say? I seek after the heart of a man. Some of y'all got people out here that y'all know was pum pum, that they're unalive people. But at the end of the day, Jehovah said he's a forgiving God. And he see some men then did all kind of dirty stuff on God green earth, but they got a good heart. And he left them here. Some people was left here to suffer, and some people left here just living a life. You either want to live your life in peace or you want to be a part of the problem. I'm not being part of y'all problem and y'all shenanigan, and I'm not gonna never let y'all take me out of the character that I was. So me doing a little stuff by yeah, oh y'all, oh that's what we doing, and I'm clapping back. To me, that's more to a giant. But when a person give you warning after warning after warning and say, you know what, that's like that's like the popos handcuffing a woman or a man, and they beating them while they handcuffed and they down. Y'all don't see no right in that, huh? So why he and ha and laugh at somebody else going through whatever they might be going through? You know why y'all laughing and ha? Because ain't come knocking on y'all through yet. That's why a lot of people see wrong as right. Do y'all not realize that we living in a world where people don't see no wrong? Even when it's wrong, I don't care what she did. Ain't nobody gonna make me hate her. She was wrong. Oh wow. I'm not gonna hate you. But that gonna make me separate myself. He says, separate yourself and come from among them. You think I'm gonna get in a car with a bunch of robbers? Boy, y'all just jacked and robbed somebody and I need a ride, but I ain't finna ride with y'all. That's where I come from. You think I'm gonna jump in the car with somebody and they tell me, well, hey, look, I know you live far, but I got this yayo in the car. I'm gonna bring you where you gotta go. But I'm getting you a warning. I got the yayo in the car. You know what? He gave you the heads up hand. Now if you get in that car and y'all get pulled over, Don't act like you ain't know that it was in the code. God give us warnings. Warnings come before destruction. And a lot of people be seeing the warning signs and they ignore it. That's just like a lot of y'all at night run the red lights in New Orleans. Y'all run stop signs too. Because a lot of y'all done ran stop signs and almost hit me. And a lot of y'all done ran red lights and almost hit me. Y'all ignore the warning signs. Hey, darling, I could use the refreshing. Yes. A lot of y'all ignoring all the warning signs right now because y'all want to do what y'all want to do. Y'all want to judge people on y'all emotion and y'all feeling. I don't want y'all to dislike nobody and take no and be like, you know what? I want y'all to take my side when I'm right. I want y'all to do what's right. I don't want y'all, oh, you know what? But Ann was wrong. If Ann did anything that was wrong, one thing about Ann gonna say, yeah, I did that. I was wrong. But what about the other people that's out there doing wrong, that's not taking their self account, not being taking their self accountable and being, transparent? Why? What about the other people out there? People gonna be who they are. People living their life, but at the end of the day, don't come over here trying to judge me when I'm in my right. No matter what way y'all look at it, y'all can't change the facts. Whatever happened in my life, it happened. Y'all can't make this, in other words, y'all trying to push this stuff. Let's push this aside. Well, y'all making me think, yeah, at least, but I know better. Y'all want me to think that I was wrong. I was wrong all around the board. Y'all forgetting the fact that I was married. Y'all pushing all that out the way. Well, and we don't care if you was married, and that wasn't right. Run that by me again. So, because you don't like me and you like the other people or the other person, you don't see no wrong that they do. So when judgment day come on earth, and when God allows certain things to happen to us, what you gonna say? Oh, that shouldn't have never happened to him. That shouldn't have never happened to her. So y'all pushing everything on the side that they did was wrong. That's how a lot of y'all parents are. Y'all know y'all children out there doing wrong, out there unaliving people, out there doing all kind of stuff that they shouldn't be doing, and y'all go along to get along. And when somebody catch your child slipping, you crying all on the news, when all the while you know your child was an unaliver. Unalivers get unalived. Jackers get jacked. Robbers get robbed. Nobody's exempt. Nobody. We all pay for our sins. So y'all want me to believe that I'm the only one paying for the shit that I did in my life? Why? Why y'all want me to believe that, oh, ain't everything you did, that's why she in that wheelchair now? So, all right, let's say this. Let's say I paid for my sins. But what makes y'all different? What makes anybody else different? Oh, so, well, he not going to pay for messing with that man's wife. She not going to pay for messing with that woman. God don't bless no missing. He damn sure don't give you nobody husband or wife. What part of the life in the world that y'all missing? Oh, well, and you can say whatever you want to say, but you know what? You know what, y'all? You know what's so sad? When people justify people wrong. When people come on your platform and try to make you feel like, no, you was the cause, or you was the cause of your wife cheating. You was the cause of your husband cheating, and that's why. Good thing I know better. Good thing I know better. If if he chastised y'all, listen. Y'all think, hey Stacey, thank you Y'all think that I'm in a wheelchair for no reason. For y'all who don't really know me, I was that girl. And by saying I was that girl, fine, beautiful, dressed nice, ain't want for nothing, could have anything that I wanted. I would go get a hustler, all that and some. But I wasn't smart when it came down to books. I learned myself how to read. I was a slow learner. So when people say that about, oh, spell it, I can spell now. I probably couldn't spell back then, but I can spell now. You know why? Because I taught myself. When you want to do better, you're going to do better. So when somebody come on here and say, oh, with your face teeth, your teeth fake, they mine. But what they missing is that anything that was put in your mouth, even if it's one tooth, three tooth, four teeth, even if it's veneers on top of your rotten ass teeth, they fake. Now I stood in my bracket. I didn't have to pay to get the root canal and all that pulled out and all that. Got it pulled out. Got them pulled out. Went to another dentist. The other dentist give you the little plates with the little screws. The little screws at the bottom, the little screws at the top. But it's a plate. But it's still my teeth. But for you to come on here and try to degrade me, if I had regular teeth, then you have something to say. But you come on here and try to degrade me by talking about me, what else you can say about me? Oh, a phenomenal woman of God. And it's sad to say that people come on and try to troll you and jump in something that don't have nothing to do with them. You got to be a phenomenal woman for a lot of women and some ninjas to team up on you. That means that speak volume. And no matter, they could see you on a billboard, and a billboard could say everything she said was the truth. Jehovah could drop down here right now in person and say everything my child said. She told the truth. You know what Satan people gonna do? We don't care about the standing right in front of Jesus now. We don't care about that. But that ain't what Satan said. And this is the world that we living in right now. Justification. People justify their wrongdoing. I don't ever want to be one of them. When I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And I hold myself accountable. And people didn't understand when people say, well, and they said, let me say this to you, legendary. Somebody said, because of what, in other words, they're saying, oh, because you post a picture, people can't lose their job or this and that. Oh, Todd, I didn't do anything that I did for anybody to lose their job. Y'all still missing a picture. They came and played with me, and I played again. We played chess. They post a picture where I could see it. I post a picture where they could see it with a capture on it. And that's that. Y'all play with me, I play with y'all. Y'all do the internet thing with me, I did it with y'all. So I'm wrong. It's okay for them to do it. But it's a problem that I did. Y'all gotta stop. But I understand y'all go along because y'all feel like, right. I understand, legendary, y'all go along to get along. But what's gonna happen when Jehovah step in and show y'all that all these people is not in control? They're not. And you're not even built like that. You're not built like that. But I understand you want them to believe that you built like that when you're not. I'm just saying. I was built a certain way, but I don't want to be built that way no more. That I don't care if you're a man or a woman. I'm on all 10. I was built like that. And I don't want to be built like that unless it's necessary. I don't want to hurt you, and I don't want you to hurt me. Y'all can't hurt me no more than y'all already did. What more y'all want? But y'all missing the picture. I'm still a child of God. In spite of everything that then came my way and then throw at me, God got so much in store for me. When you change your life, let me tell you, when you real, you fake. When you real, you are fake. See me? I don't want to be the person that I know I could be. I know who I could be because it's in me. So while y'all in and high, I'm praying for strength every day. Power to the people. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, for allowing me to be strong. Because y'all got a lot of balls. Y'all got a lot of balls. But people get secured because they see something in you. Let me tell y'all something. If a person been around you, they study you. They know what you're capable of. But they know your heart. But I don't want y'all to take my kindness for being weak or being a fool. But I don't have a point to prove to nobody. But I know Satan want me to make the wrong move. He do. He do. Like he using a lot of y'all to clap. Oh yeah, girl, do this. Oh yeah, boy, do this. Oh yeah, do this. And some of y'all lied on me. I heard some of y'all lied on me. They trying to throw a cross with me and men. They tried to throw a cross on me with men. But let me tell you something. Don't do that. I got people love me all around the world. I got more men got love for me than women. Women are so conniving and deceitful. They would love for this thing to turn out to be worse than what it is. They want somebody to get hurt so they could say, I told you. They pushing a narrative. They try to throw a cross, not knowing that I got people that love me that ain't outside. I got people on the internet that sit back and just listen. But at the end of the day, y'all little women out there that try to throw that cross and lie and went and told a man that I was on the internet bragging and talking about him, y'all gonna pay for that. And I thank God that they got people of God, women of God, and somebody spoke up for me and said they're a damn lie. Wow. Everybody don't want blood on their hand because you lie. Y'all know how many women and set men up? Y'all know how many women and set people up to get unalive? A lot of these young people and a lot of these people, if it was up to them, they would have tried to play with me and lost their life. Because I don't play with y'all and I don't play with children. See, in their mind, she on there talking about you and this and that, and that's, but it's okay for them to play with me. I got people that love me too. Like y'all love y'all people. People that love their people, they don't see no wrong in what they did. They don't see no wrong. Yeah, you did that, but yeah, you supposed to ride. And people gonna ride over here too. But I'm not gonna give y'all what y'all. I'm gonna continue praying, keep on being strong, keep on drawing. Y'all don't bother me. I'm gonna say this on the internet, and I ain't gonna bother y'all. Like somebody was like, "Oh, come to the Six War reunion," so I could be around a bunch of snakes, a bunch of crabs in the barrel. Yeah, they got a lot of people that were gonna be around there that I grew up with that I love, but they're gonna have a lot of snakes in the barrels too. And if you play with me in the wrong way, now we got a problem. So why should I intervene and be around people that at the end of the day pretend or put up a facade and make believe that they're scared of me? Oh, here she come. Oh, I ain't out there. It's y'all. And God told me, before I forget, all y'all that's pushing up the mess and confusion, guess what he told me to tell y'all? He see y'all in rooms that I'm not even in. Hey, Murray, Linda. He see y'all. He see y'all pushing up. He hear everything y'all children saying. Ain't nobody better not play with my mama. Well, how you feel about somebody play with their mom? Ain't nobody better not play with my auntie. Ain't nobody better not play with my cousin. Ain't nobody better. So, do y'all not know? Y'all love them. Do y'all not know? People love handmaids too. And just because nobody ain't biting and ain't balking, and y'all don't hear the trumpet blowing, don't mean it ain't gonna blow. Don't let that go over y'all head. I'm just saying, I didn't create this problem. I didn't start with, I didn't ask for this. This the hand that was dealt to me. And I think I'm doing damn good by accepting it for what it is. But just because I'm in a wheelchair, don't underestimate the power of the handicap. And I'm going to say it again. Y'all don't mess with me, and y'all ain't got to worry about me messing with y'all. Y'all can do whatever y'all want on the internet. Y'all can post whatever y'all want. Just don't send no direct shit to me. And we good. Don't make me feel like, oh, we won't ask you. Because at the end of the day, y'all think because y'all got y'all the money and this and that, when he made $1, he made another. And I ain't the one y'all got to worry about at all. Just because there ain't nobody barking and ain't nobody saying nothing, don't mean that ain't nobody coming. And I ain't trying to put nobody in a predicament where they gotta come. But don't think because y'all see a little money over there and y'all see an entourage over there was understood don't need to be explained. Because some people come in packs. When you come in packs like that and you got the big dog, at the end of the day, what's understood don't need to be explained. But y'all be on some shit that ain't got nothing to do with y'all. All I'm asking y'all to do, respectfully, is to leave me alone. And I'm going to leave y'all alone. And this too shall pass. And we all live to see another day. But don't start no shit with me, and it won't be no shit. Don't bring no shit over here, and I ain't gonna bring no shit over there. Y'all missing the fact that that shit was brought to me, and y'all ain't want me to say nothing. Yeah, y'all must not know who I'm really is. I'm just saying, and I ain't bragging. You can only be picked with for so long, and when they keep on picking and picking and picking, it's like a volcano. It's gonna explode. So I'm asking y'all. I know y'all got y'all little peekaboos on here. Y'all got y'all little people that be on here. Y'all make y'all little fake pages and all that shit there. Y'all entice other people to come at me. That's how stupid some of them is. Y'all don't know everybody that then try to come at me on the internet. I done found out everything about y'all, even y'all family. Don't come on here playing with me and think it's okay that you could disrespect me because you taking sides of somebody and some shit that don't have nothing to do with you. Why would you involve yourself in something that has nothing to do with you? Why? Well, I don't like her anyway. I'm gonna just go on there. I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna just so all y'all with the fake pages and all this shit, they're begging for me to. Why you block me? I block you because I ain't want to go back and forth with you and you relevant. That's the dumbest shit ever for somebody to come on your message and say, "Can you please unblock me?" Is something wrong with you? You just got on the internet and wrote a whole paragraph about me lying. Now, if you was telling the truth, I wouldn't have blocked you. But for you to come on my page and lie, and I'm gonna make you relevant, and then you're gonna say, "Can you please unblock me? Because I'm not messing." You not man. And then we had another one come on there. Auntie. Nah, I'm your auntie. You calling me your auntie, and then auntie, yeah, T, you used to. So that made that you want to make yourself look relevant by you calling me T. Well, what needs I got that's gonna go against the grain on the internet? Not one of my real blood ones, that's for sure. So at the end of the day, I hope y'all hear me loud and clear. If y'all don't mess with me, I ain't gonna mess with y'all. Because in order for you to get ass, you gotta bring ass. And y'all think because I'm in a wheelchair and I be rolling around and I don't be balking, don't mean that I can't bite. But just leave me alone. How about that? Just leave me alone. Even when I'm telling my story, is I'm lying? Is I'm lying on anybody? When I come on here and I talk about my story, I bet y'all be saying, well, how she knew that? And who told her that? And how she knew that? And how she knew I was out there? It's the catcher on the team. And when God wants you to know something, you ain't even go outside. I ain't even got to go outside to find it out. I can be laying in my bed and he gonna bring it to me. But all y'all think because y'all got money and power, y'all could trust all the people. Y'all haven't learned about trust. The majority, 80% of the people that take people's life and destroy people's life is people that they trust. So you mean to tell me all them people that you think, all them people that y'all think clapping for y'all, they clapping because they happy for you? Or they clapping because they there and y'all made them look relevant. But they not clapping for you. They trying to push up. Yeah, yeah, boy. Yeah. Go ahead on. Yeah. That's the ones in the background. It has nothing to do with nothing. In judgment, they gotta come to them. Because they're the backseat rider. The backseat rider always got something to say and don't have a car. The the single woman always got something to say about a marriage and ain't ever been married. Well, goddamn, somebody been single for decades and nobody ain't never had a ring on it. And just because you got a ring on it don't mean nothing either. Thibodeau, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So the problem with the world right now is everybody in somebody's business. Before you jump off into somebody's business, go look in the mirror. Because I know a lot of y'all that like women, they mess with somebody man or somebody husband. But what I do want y'all to know that whatever you do unto a person, it's going to be done unto you. Mhm. He said, do unto others as they do unto you. So whatever y'all do, clap. Yeah, get her. Yeah, girl. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Get him. Get her. You clap until he come knocking on your door. Or to hear your daughter, your son, your granddaughter, your grandson, until it hits you. I've been good, Queen. Flipping and tripping as well, Shannon. I'm just saying. So, how y'all mad at me? Why y'all mad at me for being me? How y'all gonna be mad at me for telling y'all what happened to me? Do y'all know that when y'all lie, they got somebody else gonna come with the truth? The truth gonna come out. So if you lying on this person, you lying because you don't like her. So out of all these years, we take two people that I never knew, don't know, nobody that's connected with the situation ever said I was a liar. But we got the outside ones that wasn't even born, wasn't even probably thought of. Well, girl, I'm gonna go on there, and yeah, girl, when you go on there, say this, and yeah, say this, and make your fake page and put somebody else's picture up there, and oh yeah, make it like you're a dude. Y'all don't know we hip to that, right? We all know about people trolling us, but y'all don't know what goes on behind the scene while you trolling. I got a wizard right there. I say, check that out for me. Wow. Why you ain't got 0 followers? So you want me to unblock you and you don't have probably 20, 30, 40 followers, or y'all want to hurry up and make a fake page? Hmm. Why? Why should I entertain somebody that has nothing to do with nothing? Some of y'all need to just, you know what? I'm going to just mind my business. If you ain't going to go for what's right, don't go for what's wrong. Just be mutual. You know what? Y'all know shit be wrong, but you know why y'all go along? Because y'all doing the same shit. You going along with somebody else's husband or somebody else. In your mind, you know you took somebody. In your mind, I took somebody's husband. I took somebody's wife. You ain't take nobody from nobody. How about that? And if God allowed them to get away from them, he moved them for a reason. And some of y'all crying and moping over something that God moved out of y'all life, but you've been more at peace without them in your life than with them in your life. Y'all get it? Who want to be miserable? Do y'all not know that 75% of the marriages and people that's together, they cheating, they eating, they sleeping, they doing all kind of little nasty shit out there. And the women still staying there for stability. And the men too. Nowadays, they got a lot of women buying men and taking care of men. I wasn't raised like that. I was raised where he do for you, you do for him. I wasn't raised where you meet a man and you start taking care. Oh, I'm gonna buy him. I'm gonna buy him this. I'm gonna buy him that. And I think in my mind, me buying him everything that's gonna keep him. Girl, you're not even his type. How long that's gonna be? And y'all gotta realize that if a man get with you and it's for stability or it's because he wants something from you, that even if he get with you and don't want to be with you, he still gotta pay for using you. So the man might think he winning, or the woman might think she winning, but when you use somebody, you still gotta get that back. Hey, mama, we reap what we sow. That's what each and every one of us. We pay for our sins, whether y'all want to or not. Whether y'all want to or not, we gonna pay for it. And a lot of y'all going along to get along. Y'all going, y'all doing, y'all letting y'all children, y'all not sitting down talking to y'all adult children saying, you know what, son? You know what, daughter? That's not right. That's not right. Even if God put somebody in your life, say it could be your daughter-in-law, it could be your son-in-law, and you're a Christian, and God didn't put your son-in-law or your daughter-in-law in your life. He put them in your life to be close to them so you could teach them wrong from right. If if I got a son-in-law or daughter-in-law and I'm practicing what I preach and I'm living right, and he mistreating his mother or she mistreating her mother or their daddy, I'm gonna sit them and talk to them, and I'm gonna say, you know, the way you're treating your mama, your mother, or your father, you know that's not right. That's not right. If y'all have any love or compassion for your own children, y'all will tell somebody else's child. And even if they don't listen, you still did what you were supposed to do. That's what I want somebody to do when it came down to them young ladies that did what they did when I went out of town. What y'all did was totally unacceptable. But guess what? Even if nobody don't speak up for me, you know who's gonna speak up for me? Jehovah. Because he talks to us, even when we don't want to listen. He'll come to you and he'll give you a warning before destruction. He'll say, don't go there. And then he'll come the enemy, yeah, go there. And he tell you again, don't go there. Then you grab your key and you went there. And now you're paying for something he told you not to do. And he told you twice and you still did it. He still did what you wanted to do. I can't feel bad about me going where I wanted to go because he gave me one. He told me, you don't have to go. But after I say, damn, I ain't going there. I say, you know what? I'm just going to take me a ride. I'm just going to get up out of this bed and just take me a ride. Just even if. It was the even if. And the even if was, he showed me what it was to begin with. And that's what it was. But I also had the if. So I still enjoy myself with the if. Man, I ain't going to lie to y'all. I'm going to be real with y'all. Jehovah is who he say he is. And he is awesome. He got me on a pad right now. He chastised me. He moved people out of my life. People don't call my phone. People don't want to be bothered with me because when they ask me for money, I tell them no. At one time, I couldn't say no. I didn't know how to say no. People that can't control you, they don't want to deal with you. People that can't get what they want out of you, they don't want to be bothered with you. Let me tell y'all something. Being real is a lonely place. Being authentic is a lonely place. Because all the people that you thought had your back, that was there for you, they disappeared. I don't do fake. I don't do the he and the high. And I'm gonna tell y'all, if all y'all on my platform, if y'all didn't support me, I'm not supporting y'all. If I did something for you, and all I ask you to do is press the like, even if you ain't, whatever I did for you, I'm in a wheelchair. I don't owe nobody nothing. When I take the initiative to show you some love, and some of y'all don't even share and press the like button. And I didn't do it for y'all. I didn't buy birthday cakes that I never ate. Ain't even get a cake. I ain't even get a piece of it. I didn't buy shoes clothes. I done stuff for people with no strings attached. But if I ask you to press the like button or show me some love, a lot of y'all showed me who y'all really was. And I want to thank y'all. So I'm going to embrace the people that embrace me. And I'm going to love on the people that love on me. And if it come down to one person, oh well. But I want y'all to know that. Oh, y'all that call yourself thinking y'all use me because I didn't give money away. And I don't see people, and they, oh, I ain't got it. Like, you got it for who you want to have it for. You got it for, you just say you ain't got it for me. And some of y'all look at what a person has. So, yeah, well, she riding around nice car. She got a nice house and this and that. I ain't supporting her. Well, that's on you. Because I don't care if you have $1 million. If you was there for me, I'm going to be there for you. I'm going to show you my gratitude and my love. And I'm going to show you I appreciate you. Y'all got the wrong concept about life. And that's why some of y'all not growing. Because y'all looking at me as being the bad guy when at the end of the day, all I do is come on the internet and share my life story. I ain't trying to hurt nobody. If it's anything, I'm trying to save people. I ain't trying to destroy nobody's life. But don't bring ass if you don't want ass. If you bring ass, you're going to get ass back. That's all around the board. You bring it, you're going to get it. You ain't going to even know where it's coming from. But if you bring it, you're going to get it. And I ain't got to put my hands on it. So all I'm asking y'all to do, even if y'all follow me, leave me alone. Don't disrespect me. Don't play with me if I ain't playing with you. That's all I ask. If y'all don't want no drama, y'all don't want no unnecessary drama, don't bring drama here. Because I'm going to clap back. And don't ever think that I'm by myself, because I'm never alone. I understand that y'all pretend to love people and y'all ride. Y'all don't think I heard what y'all say. Y'all don't think God brought it to me and told me everything that y'all said. Girl, don't worry about that. Boy, don't worry about that. Yeah, girl, you ain't do nothing wrong. Girl, yeah, she got what she deserved. Okay. When God comes tap you on your shoulder, no matter how you gonna get it, remember them same words. She got what she deserved. Your child, your grandchild, or your child might get what they deserve, and you might not like it. Because God have a way of bringing things back to y'all. Because we be talking and thinking ain't nobody listening but Jehovah in rooms that I'm not in. And he heard the sons, the daughters, the daughter-in-law, the cousins, the aunties, the in-laws, the uncles, the auntie, the brothers, the sisters. He heard all y'all. He heard what all y'all said. And y'all know wrong from right. And no matter what y'all say to people, y'all know wrong from right. Y'all know wrong from right. And y'all can lie to some of the people some of the time. But y'all damn sure can't lie to the people all the time. But one thing I'm going to leave y'all with, the truth gonna always be the truth. So to y'all girls out there, to y'all people out there, to y'all newcomers of the world, ain't been here about 20, 30 years, y'all wasn't even born. Y'all only going off of assumption. Y'all only going off with somebody that told y'all. Do you not know that your auntie is a liar? Your uncle is a liar? Do y'all not know that people are a liar? When y'all go and question them, if y'all be on my platform, ask them, is there any truth to everything that she's saying? Well, let me tell y'all this, and I'm going to leave y'all with this. If they come back and tell y'all she lying, well, how she know that? And how she know this? Shit add up. One thing about me, shit add up with me. Because my memory is bad. And I ain't gonna come on the internet and say some shit without receipts, like they say. I'm gonna make it make sense. And you know what y'all gonna say? Well, I still don't believe that. So y'all don't believe what I say, even when I bring it to the 40, y'all be like, she ain't lying. That was Papa. She ain't lying about that. She ain't lying. That was. I remember them dogs. Okay. So if she ain't lying about none of that, what else she ain't lying about? I'm just saying. So let me ask y'all a favor. Let me ask y'all a favor. When I come on here, Paul, and everybody, Brown Sugar, and Sandra, Ohio Queen in the building, when I come on these platforms, can y'all let me tell my story? Let me tell my story without y'all trying to interrupt me by setting me free. My story is my life, Gigi. My story is my life. Let me tell my story. Elizabeth, let me tell y'all, my life story is my life. So how can y'all get mad and try to interrupt me from talking about what happened to me if I add other people to my life? That's people that was a part of the problem. If I talk about somebody, if I say, well, when I was living on Billary Street, me and my sister played on Russian roulette and a guy unalived himself. If I talk about me and my sister playing Russian roulette and I said a guy unalived himself, he part of the story. Come on, y'all. So each and every one that I talk about is a part of my story. Everybody who I mention, I tell y'all all the time, if they ain't gave me nothing to talk about, we wouldn't be having this conversation. So everybody I mention is a part of somewhere. Everybody is a part of the story. Not one person I'm gonna say anything about that's not part of the story. If you ain't a part of the story, what I look like, what I look like going back and forward with a female that wasn't born in 95 before this happened, and she's saying, oh, CD, you did. That's, girl, you're not relevant because you wasn't even born. What I look like making her relevant when somebody sent her. The conversation is not about you, baby. So the fight is not with you. I'm not finna wrestle with you because you wasn't even born. I gotta make it make sense. Stop wrestling with people that don't even know. Why you get on the internet and argue with somebody that don't know what they talking about? And somebody say, well, Ann, how you know this? From a reliable source. It's a lot of time I done went on the internet and said something that was accurate, and somebody come on there and say she lying. And then down the line, it's like, oh, well, she wasn't lying. Because they sure don't have their house. And they sure don't have that car. She wasn't lying. But in a moment, the people gonna come on the internet and make it seem like, oh, she lying. And then as time progressed, like, well, damn, she was telling the truth the whole while. I'm just saying, do y'all not know that a movie, a book, if I lie on somebody and I don't dot my I's and cross my T's, they can sue me for my book, they can sue me for my movie. So everything that I do has got to be accurate. Gotta dot your I's and cross your T's. What's wrong with the people in the world right now? They can't handle the truth. And I'm gonna leave y'all with that. What's wrong with the people in the world right now? The real is fake. I'm too real for a lot of people, and they don't like that. So she messy, she fake. So what's your philosophy of Ann being messy? Because she's telling our story. Y'all gotta make it make sense. Either I'm telling my story, being real about my story. So is that being messy? Man, y'all gotta stop. Nobody, she keep on talking about what happened years ago. That, but she living it every day. Why she can't talk about what happened to her if people willing to listen? Oh my God, who are you to say that she shouldn't talk about something that she lived every day? This me, this my life, and it's a lot of things I haven't even uttered to people yet that they don't even know. So why is it that? Because y'all don't want me to talk about it and y'all wasn't born. You know what it is? Y'all don't want to hear the truth. Y'all ain't want y'all children to hear the truth because y'all been lying for decades. Because I ain't gonna lie, if my daddy did some shady shit, I'm gonna have to tell the next generation, well, my daddy did that shit. And my mama did. Like, mama, so ain't no sugarcoat. So mama, you took so daddy, you took the man wife from him. So, mama, you took the leg. And mama did it. See, y'all want people to lie. Y'all can't handle the truth. Take your L, take your lick, and move on. Take your L, take your lick, be transparent, take accountability for number one. And say, yeah, I was wrong, but I did that shit. Okay. That's all. Yeah, I was wrong. I did that shit. And whatever come behind it, be willing to accept it because we all got to pay for our sin. Not some of us. We all got to reap what we sow. How y'all want him? How y'all want Jehovah to show favoritism? Well, I'm just going to let Ann pay for all the things she did. She said she jacked, she robbed, she did this, she did all that. I'm going to just let her pay and nobody else got to pay. So Jehovah, I'm the only one paying for taking a man money and running off. I'm the only one paying for stealing other people's stores. I'm the only one for jacking. I'm the only one gonna pay for that. Oh, I ain't think so. He don't work like that. We all, nobody's exempt. Nobody. Even y'all on here right now. It might not bother you now that you messing with somebody's husband or somebody's wife. Because you know what you saying, I don't care. I ain't worrying about her. Ain't nobody worrying about What I ain't talking about nobody worrying about. Well, they marriage been apart. They been separated. They ain't together anyway. Oh, that's how you feel. Oh, so because they've been separated and they've been going through, you make it worse, and you think it's all the grass is green on the other side. Well, girl, you know that little daughter that you got that one day she gonna get married to a man, and you know the little son gonna get married to a woman. Don't you know if your sins don't fall on you, it's coming back to get you, right? Don't you know it's gonna bite? Don't you know like Aunt paid for the stuff that she did? You know, I'm in a wheelchair for a reason. Whether y'all know it or not, he sent me in a wheelchair for a reason because at the end of the day, you know, if it was up to me and somebody did something to me and I felt like I want my leg back, I'm going to get it. And he said, no, you're not. You're going to sit your tail down. You're going to live your life. You're going to enjoy your life. And I'm going to take care of that. So be it. So me posting, sending pictures, hosting what they did, and y'all mad. But y'all ain't mad at what they did to me. Oh, they could do it, but I can't do it. Oh, wow. Y'all act like I went out there. Pew, 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 pew. Y'all act like I went out there. But I only did what they did. They sent it and I sent it back. They sent it, I sent it back. And y'all mad? Wow. Y'all gonna be all right. Happy Monday. Happy blessed Monday. And I'll see y'all on Tuesday. But anyway, until I see y'all again, I want y'all to be quiet on the ground. Quiet on the ground. Quiet on the ground. Sometimes it's better some things not being said. And it's better to just I'm learning. Sometimes it's better to keep your mouth shut and don't say nothing. A little picture ain't nothing. So I love y'all and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all be blessed and be quiet on the ground. That part right there. I love y'all. I see y'all tomorrow. Y'all be blessed.